most weeks where we follow a takeover. We have one more show at the venue, and then we usually head back to Full Sail. But we took a stop in San Antonio, apparently, as the Aztec Theater hosted NXT this week. We are returning to Full Sail next week, as there were tapings today. So we had a little bit of continuation as far as storylines in certain aspects, but mostly just like another little extra NXT show.
I think this might have been recorded the day before TakeOver.
Think so?
Because San Antonio, I know, was the location of the live event where Cole and McIntyre had a match with Shawn as a special guest referee.
Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, maybe this was maybe this was all the stuff except for that match, maybe?
Yeah. They probably could have even gone as far as showing that match had Drew not gotten injured and lost the belt.
That's true. But the matches that we did have, we knew that we were going to get the tag team match between the Street Profits and Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss. I like the chemistry between these two teams, even though I can't stand Tino and Riddick.
They like their music.
I do like their music. That's all they got going for them, and they have good chemistry against the Street Profits. They were doing pretty well too until
the couch grew a new cat. It's gone.
They were doing pretty well, too, until Riddick got caught trying to help Tino pin Montez Ford.
Yeah, no, the more I watch Tino Sabatelli and Riddick Moss, the more they remind me of Sean O'Hare and Chuck Palumbo.
Yeah.
Right before the invasion.
Yeah.
With the exception of Tino Sabatelli doesn't do a top rope swanton.
No.
Tino, start swantoning.
Yeah.
WWE probably won't let you. They're like, that's another guy's move.
Yeah, that's the
only move apparently people can share is the Pele kick, but we gotta call it a different name.
Yeah. Don't do a Pele kick. But yeah, Riddick got scolded by Drake a little bit, then got dove on. Or no, it wasn't Montez Ford they were trying to pin, it was Angelo Dawkins, because Montez Ford is the one that dove on Riddick Moss and took him out.
Yeah.
Then blind tagged while Tino was trying to take out Angelo Dawkins. Angelo ends up dropping him with a spine buster, right in placement of the Montez Ford frog splash, and the Street Profits pick up the tag team.
Yeah, that splash by Ford is something else, man.
He
gets some air.
I think he might rival RVD.
Oh yeah, easily.
I think we might have.
I mean, RVD has a good looking frog splash, but I know there are people that get a lot more air than Van Dam
Yeah.
did. Van Dam had good hang time though. He seemed to float.
Yeah. No, that was the thing. Like Montez kind of does the same thing. Is he jumps up so high that there's so much extra time for him to come down, and that was if anything, RVD was good at getting high.
That earns you too sweet.
Too sweet. So we had a few things that weren't matches. We had a Lars Sullivan package, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
We found out that
wasn't as good as the Austin Aries package though.
No, nothing as good as Austin Aries package.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless you're the crowd at the 2300 arena.
It's true.
They shit on Austin.
I watched the promo. Don't be assholes. But yeah, we found out that his finishing move is called the Freak Accident.
Yeah.
That's a cool name. I like that. I found out that next week we're actually going to get a quick return to NXT from Sonya Deville and Ruby Riott, as they're going to face each other in a no-holds-barred match.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that their feud had gotten to that. It got so heated that they have to come back from Raw and SmackDown just to have a no-holds-barred match in NXT.
Yeah, I think this specifically is NXT realizing that Ruby has a strong fan base.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure she gets the NXT send-off treatment.
Okay.
Where, like, there's always, even if it's not like the takeover match, but there's always that one match where they go full bore, balls to the wall, bust their ass for the match,
Yeah.
and then they get that little moment where they stand in the ring and acknowledge the crowd afterwards. So I kind of have a feeling that this is going to be Ruby's chance to have that.
That makes sense. And then we're also going to get the championship celebration of Andrade Cien Almas. But back to this week, we had Kyrie Shayne versus Peyton Royce. This was a fun match. Peyton Royce and Billy Kay up to their usual shenanigans. Billy Kay not faring very well, getting speared off the apron by Kyrie Shayne. Peyton doing pretty well by herself though.
Yeah.
Had a few.
She had a pretty vicious knee to the back of Kyrie's head.
Yeah, and then got real mad when it didn't beat her.
Yeah.
She freaked out.
Convulsions almost.
She's got she hit that spinning back kick that usually keeps people down for at least a 1 count. Never quite wins the match, but gets close. But in the end, Kyrie Shayne did. I think it was not long after she hit that spear on Billy Kay to knock her off the apron. She did in fact hit the insane elbow, and Kyrie Shayne defeated Peyton Royce. And finally, in our main event, just after retaining the UK Championship against Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne was approached by Mustache Mountain and said, "Hey, we still got an issue with you after you left Wolfgang high and dry after the beatdown by the Undisputed Era. So why don't you go ahead and find yourself a tag team partner and face us next week on NXT." And that partner ended up being Mark Andrews, who, that's pretty smart on Mark Andrews' part, saying, hey, if I go in and help the champion win a tag team match, I might be, kind of front runner for a UK championship match. Yeah. So, a brilliant move by Mark Andrews, and a fucking brilliant match, because, these guys wrestle each other everywhere. So, this isn't the first time, nor will it be the last time. Mustache Mountain's entrance. I feel like every time I see Trent Seven, he gives me more and more reason to like him, and it's usually part of his entrance. Whether it's him just grooving to the music, or this new, him and Tyler, unzipping and dropping their jackets at the same time. They're just showmen. Showmen in WWE or in wrestling in general usually get my attention. Because my whole thing as far as wrestling is Undertaker was my first and probably forever will be my favorite wrestler of all time. And it was just because he had such a presence about him and the entrance itself. So when people put stuff into their entrance that, I don't know, if it catches my eye, you're usually in good graces as far as my favorite wrestlers go. But yeah, awesome match. Andrews and Dunne made an interesting tag team. Dunne kind of pretty much just using Andrews as you're just kind of there. Just you do what I say. Andrews didn't really have much of an option.
Yeah, essentially, Andrews was a means to an end where it was well, this match needs to happen, and I have to have a partner, or I don't get a match.
Yeah. Or I fix Mustache Mountain in a handicap match, and no one wants that.
Well, no, see, Regal wouldn't allow that.
That's true.
Regal never allows the handicap matches.
That's true. That's true.
You have to find a partner.
Regal is against handicap matches. There was a few, issues as far as tags going between Andrews and Dunne, but eventually there was a lot of blind tags on both sides, a lot of really good sequences. Fucking Mustache Mountain's Frankensteiner into, or it was
Andrews doing the top rope hurricane run, flip into a sit-out powerbomb.
That was so fucking cool. But eventually, Despite a couple of good moments for Dunne and Mandrews, Tyler Bate hit the Tyler Driver 97 on Pete Dunne and defeated the UK champion. This did not sit well with Pete Dunne, who took his aggressions out on Mark Andrews and hit the bitter end, because it's not a Pete Dunne segment if there isn't a bitter end. Whether it's just him being bitter or the segment just ending.
Yeah.
But that was it for NXT. We return to Full Sail next week.
We got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes.
I just read the whole layout of the tapings. A lot of matches.
Heading towards Philly.
Probably not taped in order. Just judging by how the things went about.
Cut and paste. That's
Probably.
how that works. But as far as our NXT review goes, next week it's going to be added to our overall. Like, we're essentially going to do a This Week in WWE.
Yeah.
Because
sure.
we are going on a hiatus since we are just about to start December. We're going to be doing a full indie news this week. But then after that, next Thursday we'll be posting the greatest hits of Raw and SmackDown, and then a bit more attention on NXT.
Because usually that's good.
Yeah. And then from that point on, we're going to be taking a little bit more of a break, putting more videos over on Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
But you're still going to get a couple over here. We're definitely going to give you predictions for Clash of Champions.
Yeah, we're going to do the go-home week. We're going to talk about Raw, talk about SmackDown, give you predictions, and then we will do a review of Clash of Champions.
And we'll be back when Rumble time comes around. I don't know, we never really discussed top fives.
You know, we should be doing a top five. We might even maybe we'll do an end of the year. We'll do a top.
All right, so we got top fives to look forward to too, which means soon.
Yeah.
Because today
it's
is
literally
the last month.
It's literally the last day of November.
Yeah.
So yeah, whether we do a top 5 of November or a top 5 of the year, you'll find out. Click that bell button. That's how you know.
You get notifications that way.
Or you can follow us on Twitter or Facebook or any of that stuff that's down in the description.
All them social media links.
All that stuff, it'll give you updates whenever we post stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's like daily. Almost.
Pretty much. Except for now.
Except for now.
Because we're going on a hiatus.
Yeah, we're going on a break.
Oh, excuse me. That's why I'm getting too gassy.
Yeah. God, it's bad. Post in the comments here or on any video over on Reasonable Wrestling Fans. Let us know what other types of videos you'd like to see us do.
Here or there.
We're gonna be changing up the set, changing up the format a little bit, coming back in 2018 with a brand new sort of wrestling rundown.
Feel vibe.
Yeah, we're gonna change it up. It's time to shake things up again.
Oh, great! We're having a draft.
You're goddamn right. I get Thomas.
I get the couch.
It's alright, I can sit on Thomas. Anyway, but for now, guys, thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Click those links we just got done telling you about.
There are a lot of them.
Check out the podcast.
That's the SoundCloud link.
And Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable with a W, like wrestling.
So you can check out the brand new unboxing video where we got this Muda shirt.
And the Penta Brawlin' Buddy.
Yeah. And
another one of those is coming up soon.
Yes. That is another video we will be doing. We'll be doing the December unboxing. That'll be over on Reasonable Wrestling Fans. Check out the stuff we've got over here. We're going to be posting a few things here and there, but we're going to take a little time off. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next, or in 2018.